Coming soon, Irreversible limited edition Blu-ray from Powerhouse Films via their Indicator label, out April 21st.
I feel like I'm in a empty corridor by myself, unprepared for this release.
Unprepared.
I feel like I'm going to be there for like 8 minutes nonstop.
It's more like 11. And this release is just going to sneak up from behind you. And it's almost here. This is a pretty wild movie that I wasn't sure was ever going to get any kind of special treatment. Every so often I would check and see, is anybody ever going to release this in America? Still no one's releasing this in America. However, this is finally getting a release that maybe it deserves, and we're going to go through some of these features, which I'm, again, pretty astonished of the package that this group put together. I don't know Indicator very well, but they have just done an excellent job with this package, this release, everything to do with it. When I first heard that this movie was coming out, it was 2 years ago, and it was in regards to them releasing this film in a straight cut. I was just so disappointed. I was like, why would you do that? Why would you change a movie that people... It's hard to say that you fall in love with this movie, but it's a movie that you we respect.
Such a heartwarming film.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not that, but it's a movie that you respect. It's a movie that is edgy. It's a movie that will leave its mark for sure. But to just change it entirely, it just seemed like bizarre, and there wasn't any indication that. But fast forward to a few months ago, and they finally start showing what this set really is going to be. And not only is the box and the set incredible, but it's got both cuts of the film on it. Thank God.
I wasn't even aware of this cut that you're referencing. And if you're going to buy a movie, you're a fan, why would the person behind that film just completely alter it?
Right.
I mean, it makes no sense. Any product, not just movies. Like, hey, that thing you love so much? Here, I'm going to completely ruin it.
Right.
And disguise it as, here, I corrected my mistake.
You're going to like this better.
My mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes no sense.
I think, too, it's not a concept that hasn't been done before, playing a movie in reverse and showing the events, unfold in reverse.
I mean, it's literally in the title. It's something
irreversible. The movie itself is a revenge story, and the movie actually opens with him exacting that revenge. And then you kind of have to go backwards to see why was he trying to get revenge in the first place. But then the object of the movie...
That's a harsh gunshot, man. The way that's shot.
It is. It's really harshly done. It's really harshly shot. So then you've got this task of making the beginning the punchline, which they do. The movie feels complete even though it is in reverse. So now you're going to completely take the punchline or the climax of the original film, which is technically the beginning, and reverse that. I feel like it cheapens the movie. That's not maybe what he thinks, but... to me, it doesn't make any sense to end it with the revenge. It was cool to start with the revenge and take it all the way to the point where you're like, damn, this is how this started. That's fucked up how it ended, And
I like how you subliminally dropped climax in there. Another Gaspar Noé film that does not have a proper U.S. release. Arrow did a great job on that from the UK.
Yep.
But that's another one. I would love to see climax in the 4K or a great Region A release of it.
And
now, I have to get the import.
But this box set is just incredible. I just want to run through some of the details of this thing. Aside from it obviously being in a really nice looking package, the box is really great. It's got the centerpiece sort of scene right on the cover, but that's always been the cover art. But inside of it, on the disc itself, there's a new audio commentary, a retrospective documentary, which includes the entire cast from Vincent Cassel and Monica Bellucci all the way to Gaspar himself. There's a special effects showcase with the effects supervisor that sort of breaks down that iconic scene in the middle of this movie, because while it does look extraordinarily real and you can't believe what you're seing, it was not exactly real. There were some things that were, special effects, the way that it was done to seamlessly make this look like an 11-minute take. But again, that's a little breakdown there for people that might want to see that, which is interesting. Improved subtitles. There's a limited edition 80-page booklet, and there's only 5,000 of these made. So it's very limited, and again, they've pretty much done anything you could possibly hope for. They put together. I like how they refer to this film as French extremism, and I feel like you could say the similar thing about Climax and some of the other films that he does or what his style is. I'm really excited for this. Can't wait to get it. It's out April 21st.
I'll be picking this up as well.